Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Porter over here in, I guess you could call it the Somerville, Boston line. Depends on which way you're looking at it. It's kind of like Somerville, Boston. But happy to be seeing weird things in the city. So if you see more weird things in the city, just understand there's some kind of thing going on that we don't quite understand yet. I've seen so many of these incidents, but this is probably one of the first I put on video. So there's a gentleman over there holding a sign, which is no problem. But then you got a guy over here in his underwear. He's kind of like dancing in the middle of the road. So you kind of get a look at him in a second. He's been out there for like an hour or so. Just having a good time. Don't know what caused him to do it or why is he doing it, but he's doing it. And he's like right there. You guys can see him. I was waiting to see how much energy he would really have. If he like burn it off and eventually just go back to normal. But we'll see. He's up there having a great time. He's in his underwear. He's posing. See? He's posing for the camera now. Like I said, you're gonna see a lot more of this in the city. And so earlier today we had a gentleman doing a similar thing on Columbia Road and Dudley Street. And he was at a bus stop doing that same type of activity. And I'm not too sure what caused him to do it or what. This gentleman's taking a picture of him too. You don't see that too often in the city, do you? I find it kind of amusing in a way, but a lot of people driving are taking pictures as well. As you can see him, you have to really kind of look at him really close. But probably see it on TikTok, Facebook. Definitely going to be on YouTube. He's going to get his 30 minutes of fame. He's taking a picture of him too. I see the guy in the car there. He's taking. Everybody's doing this. I don't know. Everybody's taking pictures of it. It's comical, man. It's comical. The guy over there's taking a picture too. Like, put that on TikTok, Facebook. This guy's taking a picture of him too. Wow. This guy got a camera out as well. Wow. So the cameras, you know, they document a lot of stuff. I don't know if he's doing it for some kind of publicity stunt or he's just doing it because he wants to do it. But he's doing it nevertheless. He is doing it. You got to get a laugh out of that, right? You have to. This guy's laughing too. Like, I don't know. To each his own. I can't tell someone. This guy's getting a good camera view of him too right here. What's going to happen? He's going to cause an accident. People are trying to take pictures while they're driving. That's the problem. So even though he's doing something that's he's not nude, so it's not public nudity. It could be considered indecent, but he does have clothes on. Yeah, I don't know. They could find some charge to charge him with if they really wanted to. I'm gonna hang on here for a little bit just to show you what goes on in the city. I try to bring new content to my channel. Some people may like it, some people may not like it. You know, just to let you know what goes on in the city or around the city. And surprisingly, I have seen some police cars pass by, but they haven't done anything about it. So I don't know if there's much they can do about it. This gentleman's getting on his camera as well. You can see him getting his camera out. Get some good footage. You can't help but to laugh. Well, no, the situation is not really funny because you don't know what this guy is really going through. But just the actions that he's doing is considered funny. Looks like he's what do they call that? Voguing, I think that's called. What do you think about that? It is. You don't see that too often in the city, though, do you?
It's funny.
It-
You should. It's good.
It's good? All right. She says it's funny, but it's crazy, but it's good. You don't see a lot of that in the city, at least not out here anyway. Too bad he didn't put a bucket out there. He might get some money for doing that. He should put a bucket out there. Some people might drop some coins in there for him. And I think he's listening to music, if I'm not mistaken. He gets some kind of headset in his ears, so he's probably listening to some kind of music while he's dancing. You guys can see real close. He has a like an ear pod or something in his ear. I don't know, but do you see that often in the city? Yeah, I never seen that before. Not like that. It's crazy. I know I happened to be driving by this way.
Yeah.
I seen all the cars stop in the middle of the street. I'm like, why they stop in the middle of the street? And I look to the right. I'm like, oh shoot, like what's going on here? And like this guy's like, he was over there earlier. He was on the other side earlier, like where that guy is with the sign.
Yeah.
Then he moved over to here.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like I don't know what caused you to do something like that, but I don't know. That's crazy.
Like shocked, like I was coming from there. I was like,
I'd do like a double take, like at first, like what the?
holy.
Wow. I see a lot of people like taking pictures. Like I don't blame them.
Yeah.
No, I don't blame them at all because
They're doing it, right?
yeah, it's perfectly legal to take pictures, but I never see something like this before in my life. It's crazy, man. I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel.
It's gonna get more and more views for sure.
Unbelievable. He's definitely listening to some kind of music because
Yeah.
he gets some headphones in his ears.
He don't give a shit about anybody. He just go
You know,
like dancing. And
yeah, like it's not the problem dancing. It's how he's dressed. That's the problem. Wish I knew what kind of music he was listening to. All right, buddy. Take care. Be safe. All right. Everybody's like trying to figure out what this guy is doing. It's not a common occurrence you see, but then again, it may be because you may see more of this. Because I've seen this like at least 2 or 3 times now, different parts of the city. I'm not too sure what causes it or if it's the effects of something. I'm not too sure, but there's a lot of people that are watching him do that. This lady's recording him as well. What do you think of that?
Something else.
Something else. What do you think of that, man? What do you think?
Cool.
It's cool. Hey, everybody has a different opinion. You know, some people honk their horns. You know, look at this. Like, I don't got you. I don't got your picture of you in there. Look at this guy. This guy here is something else, man. A lot of people honking their horns. I'm not sure if that's to show support or acknowledgement. I'm not too sure what that is, but it does acknowledge that they do see him. Give you a few more minutes of this, and then give him his 30 minutes of fame out here as well. Maybe we could get his name and post his name up there. Wow, that must have hurt it. He's gonna split his head open and hitting the top of that sign if he keeps doing that. And just to show you the amount of traffic that's passing through here, there's quite a bit of traffic. This is like a main road, but it's quite a bit of traffic. It goes all the way down, and it keeps coming. So quite a bit of traffic. Tell you, he puts a cup out there, he'll probably make some money. People will probably drop some money in that bucket for him if he does that. I can guarantee you somebody will put money in that bucket for him if he puts a bucket out there. I might put something in it myself. How often do you see something like that in the city?
All the time.
All the time, really? Wow.
Depends on where you are.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Depends on where you are. You are right about that.
There's always something funky over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I know he's getting a lot of attention, whatever he's doing.
It's the first time I've seen him here,
Yeah.
but there's always some interesting characters.
On this corner right here, this intersection? Oh, okay. Wow. Everybody's... I'm waiting to see when he's gonna run out of energy. Take care. Let's see if he runs out of energy anytime soon or if he just keeps going. So far he's been out there about maybe an hour, which is not a long time, but he's definitely got some energy going.
Delta 425, while you have one call.
You're recording too, huh? I know I felt somebody behind me. This is you know it's kind of hard to say what his mindset is and his reasoning behind it. Tell you one thing, he's pretty athletic for sure. He does have some flexibility there. Then you got an ambulance in the back of that pack over there, but those cars don't realize it. To move all that traffic would be tough. This guy definitely has energy. I thought he would have been burnt out by now. I'm not too sure how often you see this, but the young lady did say you see it quite often. So, and I don't doubt it because if you pay attention, you will see this more often. I've seen it a few times scattered around the city. Not necessarily in this area right here, though. How often you see something like that, huh? I said, how often do you see something like that? I said, how often do you see something like that in the city? Not that often?
This could be like in, I will say, I think it happened before, but a long time ago.
Really? Wow, I don't see it to that extent, but I just see it more. Sometimes I see it in Boston more than out on the outskirts, but it's different. Trust me, it's definitely different.
You think he's okay?
I hope so. He doesn't seem like he has any medical issues other than it could be. It's hard to say. It could be mental, but it's hard to say at this point. You know what I mean? I'm not a doctor, but you know he could have some psychological problems, but nothing.
Stress, maybe?
It could be stress. You're right. It's very possible it's stress. A lot of anxiety going on.
Does he have something in his neck?
Yeah, that's like a headset he got in his.
Okay.
It's like an ear pod or something like that. He's listening to music.
Jesus Christ.
I know. It's
funny and sad.
exactly. I said the same thing. It's funny in a way, but it's sad at the same time. Unfortunately, there's a lot of that going around that is hard to address because legally, if they know their name, the date of birth, the state, the president, all that stuff, you can't convict them. so they're allowed to walk the streets, but they can do weird things as long as they're not endangering themselves or somebody else. So it's tough. When they become a danger to themselves or somebody else, then the state can act on it and do the necessary things. But unfortunately, it's just the way life is. Too bad there's not more resources for people like that.
And I wonder if he has any family here in Massachusetts. Maybe some people can come from another state.
And help them out, yeah. That's true too. That's interesting. I don't know. It seems like he's having a good time, though. You know, he definitely seems like he's having a good time. He doesn't seem like he's violent or anything, so.
Maybe he's a dancer too, you know?
Or he might have been a dancer. He might have been. He does look flexible and limber, so he's capable.
I'm also gonna record on a mail.
I know, I saw you record. Everybody's recording.
Yeah.
I'll let you finish up your recording. Okay. All right. Nice to meet you too. Take care. Yeah, I gotta give him his 30 minutes of fame at least anyway. 30 minutes of fame. You know, I might ask him his name if I get a chance and see if he wants to do an interview. Or should I just leave him alone? I'll just leave him alone. I won't bother him. He does seem to have some skills. He's got some good balance right there. Definitely got some good balance and skills. Just some good acting skills as well. Maybe somebody might take him into Hollywood and give him might give him some acting lessons, and you never know, he could be the next upcoming movie star. You know, hidden talent comes from all walks of life, so you never know until you go that extra distance. He does have some good form though. I gotta give him that. Like there's some people that can't even do some of the moves that he's doing. Alright guys, I figure I'll give you a little entertainment. Catch you guys on the next one.